Do an upload tonight. I'm going to leave it a few days for people to process the information that I've given out. But Bradford City beat Bromley 1-0. Scored by, he's one of our own, Mr. Poynton. Yeah? Not Adji, whose pub, the Cartwright Hotel, is, he's one of our own as well, Adji, at Cartwright Hotel. But yeah, so I'm going to do an upload, but I changed my mind, which I can do. I'm not on a script, am I? No. And because Bradford City won 1-0 and Walsall fucked it up, yeah, we're only 7 points behind them now. And Leeds are doing well. They'll do the usual umbrella, won't they? What goes up must come down. And that goes out to all my Leeds mates. Not the scarves, you know. Leeds fans, you know what I mean. Up, down, up, down. And yeah. So Bradford are doing well and Leeds are doing well. And the dog botherers lost. Good. Can't stand them Yorkshire Terriers that yap at your heels. Dog botherers. Anyway, so I'm celebrating Bradford City 1-0, and now Walsall, watch out. I used to say to Tara, because her bloke Tony was from Walsall. I'm from Walsall, but I support Leeds, yeah. And he's got a big Leeds flag on his back. Fair play to him. But I used to say to Tara and Max, yeah, I used to say, right, there's only one club or football team that's got more scruffy white shites than Bradford, and that's Walsall. I used to say that. I've said it for 10 years. I even told Tony's other son, Mark, it's the right scruffy old dump is Walsall. He went, yeah. But we had something in common. We're all scruffy white shites, aren't we? Even Tony, the best dresser in the world, is it? Well, he might say it is. But yeah, so Bradford won 1-0. Walsall, you have no chance. I know I'm being a bit confident, but who gives a fuck? We won 1 fucking 0. England's finest, even Walsall are, aren't they? I mean, we get loads of scruffy white shites going on their ground, well, because it's a scruffy white shite ground. Ours used to be, Bradford City. Bell End Road is still in, and Huddersfield looks exactly like Bolton's, doesn't it, you know? Same architecture and everything, but Walsall's, Bradford and Bell End Road are still right in the heart of the city centres, Manningham, Bradford City. Bell End Road is in Beeston, a great place now, innit? Full of white shites, innit? And Walsall, I don't know anyone from round there, apart from Mark and a couple of old people, like, you know what I mean? And I fucking, when you go down the motorway, right, and you're going to Villa, you've got Walsall on the left as you go down the motorway, and you've got Villa on the right. I prefer to support Walsall. You know what I mean? Because we sold Ian Ormondroyd to Aston Villa when Graham Taylor was manager, and we got 650 grand for him. What a great deal that was for City, not for Graham Taylor. Although Ian Ormondroyd, God bless him, he still works for Bradford Say and in the community, sticks, yeah. He did get on the bench when Aston Villa got in at the final of the European Champions League or whatever. Didn't he? Goodbye, that Graham Taylor. Thank you very much. And she went on and became England manager. You did a great job there, Mr. Taylor. Bit like FAI. And who's that new England manager? I just seen it on news or somewhere that Prince William or whatever, whoever, welcomed a new England manager for, who is it? I've never heard of person. You know what I mean? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Anyway, I'm getting out of breath, but what I am going to do, I'm going to have a Lithuanian brandy, if I can open it without going all Yorkshire. You know what I mean? I won't spill a drop. So, to Bradford City and Leeds United, we are united in both our teams progressing. No more anger, no more falling out, because you're all hard, aren't you? Call it a draw. Alright, Leeds are better than Bradford. Well, they've got Sky behind them, haven't they? What have we got behind us? We've got two Germans. Vorsprung Technique, yeah. And they have built the foundation of Bradford City, yeah. And when you look around at Valley Parade, what's going on, it is Valley Parade. It'll always be Valley Parade, won't it? To City fans, so keep that in your brain. Valley Parade is where Bradford City play. They might name it after a few other things, the sponsors and that, but it's Valley Parade, end of. You know what I mean? And they've set everything up like Germans do. They've planned for the future, and hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers, thumbs. How many hands I got? I've got two. I keep mine close to my heart, but without tempting fate, I think, I am tempting fate because I'm a Bradfordian. But Leeds, they're flying out. I watched the game against Sheffield United with fucking Leeds. But yeah, they've learned that nothing's lost until the fat lady sings. Because it could be a fat lady singing at refereeing at a football match. So we've got linesmen. What happens when they're on a period? Lineswoman, yeah, and they're having a bad day. And then if they eventually become referees at men's football matches, yeah, and they're having PNT like Bradford and Leeds fans do before the game, because we don't know the opposition fans. So we have PMT, but if we have female referees, yeah, what if they have PMT, that woman thing, where they bleed for a month and don't die? How does that work? If I bled for a month, I'd be dead. So, should female referees make it not public, but look, I'm due on, yeah, and I don't think I should ref for this week because I'll send every cock off. Because they're all cocks. I don't know. For those that don't suffer for those women that don't suffer bad PMT, well, I don't know, do I? I'm a man. But I do suffer PMT every Saturday, and I did tonight. I was standing on one leg like a flamingo, and I had to turn channel over, and then Billy Poynton scored, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do an upload, and I'm going to talk utter bollocks, yeah, about men and women and, I don't know, scruffy cunts, scruffy white cunts, yeah, and my England flag is still in my front bedroom window, yeah. I think there's still a window up there, yeah. Well, there is, because it ain't that cold, you know what I mean? And I've had that a week now. So it ain't as though I drink one of them every night to my family, to my mum and dad's family. Oh, look at him, he's drinking again. Yeah, well, I drink. Alison, you drink. You drink more than me. You eat money. Yeah. And you've got a posh accent now. Where did you get that from? Where did you get yours from, Laura? You all of a sudden, you talk posh, like you're middle class. You're not. Alison and Laura, when Laura were born, where did you live, Alison? Flowerth Drive, Fagley. And I were down there the other day, mate. I were going round the Ronkers area, which is behind Flowerth Drive. In hard to not say, you know, there's a few people around there that still have rag and bone carts, yeah? And I were going through. And Sheldon came out to me and he said, what are you doing? I don't know what he called me. Probably escort. I said, what are you doing? I said, I'm looking for a ring. I said, why? I said, well, I don't know. What are you? Why have you got all this scrap shit here? And I've known Sheldon since I were about 17. And Alison moved on a Flowerth Drive as a single mother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alison, but you know, you're not Mrs. Bouquet. There's only one Mrs. Bouquet, and that's Marie Varley. You know, Michael Stenhouse's auntie. Yeah. She's the original Mrs. Bouquet from Bailey. Yeah. You are, Alison, and Matty Feathers, whose sister lives near Saki, yeah? Is it? If I look out my window now, yeah? You know, Michael Stenhouse, have you seen the size of the... Well, I haven't seen him since we had that do outside Robin Hood. Yeah, and he's a big geezer. And he did his time. And hopefully he's out and he's not like talking like blow-clat. Not blow-clat, you know, like an Asian. Because that silly cunt that I made Mo that said he were Michael Stenhouse won't, would he? He won it all. So, yeah. So I was down at the Ronkers in Fagley behind Flowerth Drive, and there's a few rag and bone carts there, and it ain't hard to spot who were the Ronkers and that. They ain't coming back down, are they? So I was just walking through and I saw is it Sheldon Doylan, and a few other of the family, and well, they're under the radar, travellers, whatever. I don't know what's the new term for gypsies, rag and bone men. I was on Harrogate Road the other day, and I swear a rag and bone cart came up, and they're not allowed to say rag bone. I don't know why. So they can't shout out rag bone, yeah? But I can. So we're going up Harrogate Road, and they went past me, and I shouted out, rag bone, and the horse were like, whoa. And the geezer who sat on the cart, yeah, he's looking round, and I'm up a tree or on a different cloud, going, rag bone, because he wants shouting it, I will. So if they come round Ecclesville, yeah, and I see him walking past, not walking, trotting, with the little pony, like they do, and I see him trotting past, I go, rag bone! They can't say it, but I can for them. Do you know what I mean? And they're earning a living out there, Shawnee. Scrap and iron. Yeah. Who I invited to do the house clearance at my mum's, yeah? And you little 21-year-old, said, not them scruffy cunts, just smoke weed and do this. Will I said, oh, well, I ain't bothered. But I know all the wronkers. All the wrong ones are the right ones. The louvers and all them. Yeah. And they're not wrong uns, they're just telling you what they're doing. But I talked to a rag and bone man just after my mum died, walking up Harrogate Road. I said, oh, you need to come to my mum's. She died, yeah. And he's like looking at me. I said, do you know Joe Coyley? Yeah. And his missus, yeah. He said, yeah. So do I, yeah. And he said, all right, I'll come up. I don't even know if he put an Irish accent on it. He was just probably as Yorkshire as me. He said, when? I said, I've got to go to I was walking up to my mum's, yeah. Even though she wasn't there, she was dead. And I was walking up, I said, I'll let you know, because there's going to be someone coming in to take all the stuff out of the house, and I'd rather give it to you instead of lovely travellers, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. You know what I mean? So, anyway, it didn't happen like that, because when I went at my mum's, yeah, and I'm not lying, two of my sisters were there, Shauna's mum were there, and someone else said, I've got someone to come up and take away the sofa that was still in my mum's on the other chair, and the chair that were thrown outside, and that me and my mum was agreed that I'd take all three, because she's going to buy a whole new suite. Not just a fucking, I don't know, that silly thing that Joanne got. She's going to buy a whole new suite, yeah, that she wanted to buy, yeah, and she's going to give me that suite that she had in her house, because no wrong with it, cost her £800 about 5 years ago. So she would have given me that. But when I got up there, that had been thrown out, after she died. And I'm scratching my bollocks now, because I do have a pair of balls, mate. Yeah? I'm going to sit down, because I'm going on and on. But it's all relevant to that, innit? So when I got up there, one chair of the suite that were in her house had been thrown out, and the silly blue chair with longer legs than mine were in. And I still haven't got closure on my mum. Nothing. From May 3rd to June the 10th, not a word. Nobody's told me nothing. No one's been in touch. I've had a few messages slating me. So-called family, yeah? Blood's thicker than water, but it's a lot messier to clean up, innit? And I'm cleaning up the mess, mate, because I ain't fucking getting thrown under that bus ever. Do you know what I mean? So, are you gonna, one of you, have the bollocks, if you're a boy or a male, or the tits, yeah, if you're a female, to say, Uncle Richard, brother, we're sorry we threw you under the bus, but we didn't know either. But I need someone, because I will not stop talking about this until I get closure. And I go on again. How long did the Hillsborough families wait? I ain't waiting that long. And I could do the dolls, yeah, like dolls, yeah, myself, yeah, but I need access to her. All right, I could get access, yeah, because you're no next to kin, accordingly. So I could get access, but do I have to go through all that when I'm trying to move on with my life and you're all silent? My mum and dad's family, yeah? You need, one of you needs to come forward and come in my door. I'll let you in. Your mum and dad's family, what do you think I'm going to do? Apart from Joanne, you can't come in because what comes out of your mouth is bullshit. Yeah? So I need one of other members of the family, Kai, Connor, Debbie, Alison, I won't say Auntie Jane and Uncle Andy, because they just want to move on. You know what I mean? Mum's died. They just want to move on. Oh, just, Richard, move on. That's what your mum would have wanted. Well, I ain't my mum. I'm more like my dad. Yeah? Albert Stanley Nicholson. I'm more like my dad. And I'm a Protestant. Yep. And my dad were, and his dad were, and all the Nicholsons were. I've got a right photo of all the Nicholsons. I've been talking to one of my aunties, my dad's side, and it's a great photo, but I bet you don't know this, do you? I bet you do not know this, my sisters. The Scottish side, yeah, of the family, yeah, mum's side, they're all Protestants. Even the Celtic fans, yeah, can you believe that? They're Protestants too. But you didn't know that, did you? You know, when the Copelands were there at that absolute waste of a time and a day up at Royal Oak where you put on some nice food. I didn't have any. I want asked to do all for my mum, like, and it was just like a meal, wasn't it? But the Copelands were there, and do you know, Alison, do you know? Debbie, do you know? Joanne, I haven't got a clue. Have you? You've got to get up, Joanne. You've got to wake up, yeah, to what you've done. But the Copelands, do you know why my mum was called Mamie? A few of you will, young uns won't, but Alison might. Copeland's, right, my mum's maiden name is Mary. But she got nicknamed Mamie after, I think, I could be wrong here, but Big H's Aunt Mamie, yeah? Because she looked after my mum more than my mum's mum looked after, you know, Margaret Hare. That waste of space, yeah? I can say that now my mum's dead. I hate to say that. Now my mum's passed away, I can say that. You know, Big H's, I think, he'll let me know, and he was telling me, you know, that wakey thing where you all ignored the Scottish family that come all the way down from Scotland to what? Ignorance. Nothing. And they stayed and they were looking round like me, like Sheila Nicholson war and the older members of my dad's side of the family were all like, what's going on? Nothing. Just go eat somewhere. Must have took a lot of setting up that, Alison. You know what I mean? You proper put your heart and soul into that, didn't you? Yeah? I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth either, Alison, anymore. Do you know why? Because everything that you've told me since my mum passed away, yeah, is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The Norwegian cheese slicer, he said were in mum's drawer, and then it disappeared. Then he said, oh, Kirsten's got it. The cameras that were behind my mum and dad's urn, well, no, my dad's urn that I put there out of the reach of someone that might come in that had a front door key, you know, in that little combi box, that only one person knew were there, Joanne. Yeah, and then when you know what I mean? So my mum told me, and she said, don't say oh, Richard. I said, oh, what, Mum? I told you, Alison, if I'd have told Debbie, she'd have gone mad. And then I was like, why is there a key in that combi box? So I asked Joanne, and she said it's in case my mum has an accident. And I, what's the combi code to get the key? And I said, what do you need to know the combi code for that if mum has an accident? She'll just phone someone, won't she? And this was in April, yeah? She'll just phone someone, won't she? So I then went up to Joanne's, yeah? Had a word with her, said, right, what's the combi number for that key in the combi box outside my mum's front door? Because only you knew it, Joanne, didn't you? You were the one going in when my mum was out, yeah? And mum my mum, our mum, set it up once. She dropped some paper on the floor and she went, okay. And we went out shopping, yeah. Came back and it was gone. She went, look. So, what, who's done that? She went, so all right, mum. So I went round to our Joanne's, yeah, and had it out with her. And she said, I'm wigging Uncle Andrew. I'm going to tell him what you're doing. What am I doing? I was just asking you why you are the only one that has got the combi number to the key outside the front door of my mum's house. Yeah? And she went, and Mick were there. And I said, Mick. He went, I'm not interested. And I swear, I hope he would out. You know what I mean? Been proved right before, hasn't it? Or wrong. You know what I mean? So then I got loads of stick off Uncle Andrew but we changed the combi number, didn't we? But you had the back door key as well, didn't you, Joanne? You had access whenever my mum were in and out, yeah? What for? To make sure she were all right? Because more than once or twice you went up when you knew mum were out, yeah? And what did you do? Yeah? I don't know. I mean, it was confusing me mum, you know, she was 82. And she's like, well, I put that there. And my mum, our mum, knew where everything was in that flat. And being a healthcare professional, sometimes I go up, and I went up there all the time, obviously, and I go up there and I'd say, oh, mum, where's the little bin liner? And she'd go, second drawer on in kitchen. So purposely, yeah, I got it first drawer. She went, no, you silly wee bastard. The second drawer. She knew where everything was in that flat. And you all wanted to put her in a home, didn't you? A care home. Uncle Andrew, and this is what my mum told me, went up one Thursday and said, oh, we're going out for a fish and chip dinner, sis. So my mum got in the car, they went next door to Newby House and got showed around, yeah, and this was in April as well. I wasn't there, but this is what my mum told me a couple of days later when I went up. Yeah. Oh, they took me to Newby House because that's where I'm going next. I said, are you fuck, mum? You know where everything is and you're making an extra effort every morning, getting up, making sure your house is spick and span, you're cooking, you're eating, you're doing everything right, mum. Don't let them, Alison as well, and Laura, oh, well, we'll put her in the home and we'll go see her on a Sunday. Yeah? The last thing my mum wanted was to leave that wee flat. But that were your plan. And you talked about it in front of us. You told me. I could hear him in the kitchen talking about, you know, because they all thought my mum had dementia and she couldn't listen. She might have had problems with speech and language because of the bleed on the brain, yeah? But it didn't stop her hearing, yeah? Or her eyes, or her mouth, yeah? So you, Uncle Andrew, yeah? Alison, like you were quite happy to go see me dad on Sunday, weren't you? Quite happy to go see me dad on Sunday at Spring Mount. And who sorted all out? Me. At Spring Mount, yeah? But you go see him every Sunday, did you? Do you know what I mean? So you wanted to do the same with your mum, box them off, put them in a home and, I'll see my mum this Sunday. You know, Laura, same. Just get her in a home. Not them words, but might as well have been. If you can think like my mum was thinking. And she was getting scared that you're going to take more freedoms away, more independence away, you know, from her. And I'm not going to say the obvious independence that you took away from her. You know what I mean? And you know what it is? A right to make her own choices before May 3rd. Yeah? To have her own bank card and go down and see our Debs when she wanted to. Yeah? Or go shopping when she wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Uncle Andrew, why is she getting Lurpak butter? Well, she likes Lurpak butter. Yeah, but what are you telling her what to spend her own money on? Joanne was saying, Alison didn't really say much. She just thought, I'm busy. I can't be bothered. So you just watch all over you, didn't you, Alison? Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't a concern. If Mum would have gone in the home, you'd have been like, well, you wanted her to go in the home. You thought it'd be better for you. Yeah? It'd be better for you, Laura. I don't know what Shawnee thought. Connor and Kai just missed us out. Never got involved. I don't know, Kirsty didn't want her to go into a home. And Debbie's Debbie. You know what I mean? To you, Debbie, right? The Rubik's Cube, yeah, I've smashed. Because I can't work it out, mate. So I thought, stamp on the fucker and break it all open and tell the truth. And let all the carnage and chaos follow after I've smashed the cube open to what happened after May the 3rd to June the 10th, yeah? Yeah? What happened? I still don't know. When did she go in hospital? What did she die of? What were the cause of death? Because it wasn't a heart attack, as I've already mentioned in other uploads. Yeah? Why did she go down in weight from 6 stone when I were weighing her every week in April and we were having breakfast and that, yeah? From 6 stone, and when I finally got to see her, thanks to Debbie and Kirsty Lee, how did she go down to about 3 stone and lose her sight and lose her voice? Yeah? Not to do with medication. No? I don't know, do I? So I started asking these questions last June. First question was asked, why am I locked out? And one question, Debbie even said, do you like Columbo? Is it Columbo? Yeah. By the way, before I leave, so I'd ask another question because I won't answer the first question. And the first question were it June 19th or June 10th that she went to her? I don't know. So I asked the question, nobody answered it. And then the silence continued, and still continues today. I'm her son. Don't you think I deserve some respect? Because, you know, when she had the bleed on the brain, yeah? And she was in hospital for 11 days. To get out of hospital, who sorted the care plan out? Me, yeah? Because to come out of hospital, she needed not 24-hour care, but someone there 24 hours. So I did a rota, you know, like a sort of rota. so that all the females would be there at night and there'd be someone there during the day. This was in March 2022, yeah? And it got my mum out of hospital and home, and for the first couple of months, while she was recovering from bleed on brain, there was someone there every night, down to me. Whether it be Laura, it had to be a female at night because of female personal hygiene, yeah? But during the day, as she recovered, yeah? Who set all that up? Because my mum would not have been allowed out of hospital unless there were a care plan set up for when she got home. And Alison, you went, well, we'll just get a care team involved. And I said, no, my mum don't want that. She don't want people she don't know coming into her house. This was in 2022, yeah? I said, this is what we'll do. And I sent you, Alison. I sent you, Laura. I sent you, Joanne. All the females, like a draft rota that could be changed any time for when my mum got out of hospital in 2022. And it worked, didn't it? She was doing really well, wasn't she? It was me that set that up, nobody else, and I had to go up every day. Sometimes someone that were doing a sleepover would ring me about, hey, Uncle Richard, I've got to go to work, can you come up earlier? Yeah, all right. She had all her female thingamajigs done. She went, yeah. I said, all right, I'm on my way up now. I'd walk up to my mum's so that the girls that were there could go to work, yeah. Didn't bother me. And it worked, didn't it? After 2 months, you didn't have to stay there every night. And my mum were on her way again, wasn't she? But if I hadn't done that, through the knowledge of my health and social degree, yeah, about setting up care plans, yeah, she wouldn't have been able to leave hospital unless the care package was set up. So I set it up for family to do it, yeah? So what happened on May 3rd? All these carers come in. My mum had gone ballistic with people she didn't know in her house. And the wheelchair and all that shit, yeah? They've all got to be wrist assessed, walking sticks and crutches, yeah? You don't just give someone them. No, you didn't know, did you? But you were like, to me, saying to me, Richard, you're treating mum more like a patient than your mum. Well, what would have the healthcare professionals doing? Treating her like a patient, but you'd listen to them, yeah? But you wouldn't listen to me because I was only a son that knew more than healthcare professionals. Do you know what I mean? And you go, Richard, Uncle Andrew, you all said it. Stop behaving like she's a patient. But I was trying to look after my mum. I put the rotas, I've put a diary, kept receipts, just to make sure, because that's what we used to do, so that there were no comeback on us. You have to cover your back, don't you? How many receipts did you keep, Joanne? The glasses cases that were there when I did get entry to my mum's, whose were there? They were proper, posh glasses cases. No glasses in them, and the computer equipment. Where did my mum's laptop go? These are all questions that I asked last June and July, but all I got were, we're grieving, Richard, we're grieving. What do you think I were? It's my mum, your auntie or whatever, your gran. But you didn't think I were grieving. I'm still grieving because I ain't got closure. May the 3rd to June the 10th. What happened after May the 3rd when I got the text off Joanne slating me on the Saturday, quickly followed by another one from Uncle Andrew, threatening me, and I was like, do you know, enough is enough. I've got to think of my mum now, yeah? I've got to think of my mum, and she can't deal with all this. So if I step back and let them, they obviously know what they're doing. From May 3rd, I thought, and I told my mum this, because I had my own personal money issues here, which I've been put on hold for months, because do you know when I used to go up to mum's every day, all during the winter, I'd set off at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, yeah, walk up there, whether we did nothing and just chatted shit, as mother and son would, yeah, or if we went out shopping, it didn't matter. So I'd leave at about 2, half 2, walk back down home. So it'd be 3, 4 o'clock before I got home. So I couldn't do all to sort out my own problems because my mum's were more important than mine. You know, and that went on for months and months. Nobody knows that I was going up there every day. What about all the, well, it's 6 Nations now, isn't it? Where rugby union, yeah? All them videos from last March, she was all right. Yeah, and the videos, when she were cooking, nothing. I hadn't received any of them, but I want them because my mum enjoyed my company. Yeah. And I could go on back to 2020 with that COVID thing, yeah. That's when me and my mum became really good friends. And I know more about my mum than the lot of you. During COVID times when no one was allowed to see anyone, I used to go up to my mum's, I didn't give a fuck. Because I knew the truth, yeah? And all yous family, they were like, Richard, you need to, yeah. I said, nah. And I used to go up and see my mum all the time, every night. And we'd sit there, we watched documentaries, stuff that she wanted to watch. I even got into, I don't know, a quiz shows. And we got drunk a few times, and we talked and we talked and we talked. We didn't just sit there, me scrolling on my phone, and Mum like, no, we in between watching stuff, MasterChef and all that. Why did I get into that? And what's that with that guys on at 5 till 6? Well, I can't remember, but we used to have quiz shows, and she used to cheat me, Mum, you know, while with Bradley Walsh or whatever. So I got to know my mum very well then. And then after 2022, I used to go up all the time, not for an hour, to go see her and listen to what she was saying and observe what was going on, what she was saying. And that's all I did. That's what you do if you're good at your job, or if you listen rather than talk. You know what I mean? Sometimes I never went up to my mum's with my phone. And she'd go, where's your phone? I left it at home. I've come up to see you, not wrong group chats. Anyway, Bradford City won 1-0. Leeds are going up. Fingers crossed. We're going to still be 2 leagues behind you. Service crew. I'm a mental. Anyway, I better finish this brandy. Yeah. And I've had that a week. But to, well, we're better than Leeds. That's just my opinion. Iggy and all them Leeds cunts, they'll say different. But we agree to disagree because we love football. Ta-da. Okay, the new. Can't fucking. He's a rider, Jack Nicholson.